National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
You can always watch my live stream, Dylan.
But that would affect my internet speed.
Start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Right back to him on first down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson from the shotgun. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Jackson's pass.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He can run for it, and he will. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
49er first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now in the year.
Oh, my God.
And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, we looked at each other.
He hit my
right
kicker, though, so I accepted the penalty, and I get to kick it again. I gotta feel bad, but
officials always tell you,
there's like the slightest delay.
But you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Point after try forthcoming. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Ravens nothing.
out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Late call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Well, that round was there pretty quick. I haven't even touched it.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there. First down.
At the 36-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
First look now for Darrington Evans. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe
I mean, I scored once. It's 3rd and 10 for him right now.
Room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Oh my God.
Down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Ravens get a
Big ass gorilla-sized tight end just caught the fucking luckiest fucking ball. God damn
To
it.
me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On first down, Rodgers. His throw incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. That'll bring.
Yeah, my game is lagging real hard right
You're gonna be experiencing network issues. Of fucking course it is.
Apparently same.
Yeah, connection to the fucking pier timed out. God fucking damn it.
Ouch. Yeah. I got fucking head tapped through a hole, and my grenade that I threw before I died killed somebody.
Yep. He just said he'll spot me. He was like, I'll spot you a touchdown since you were up. I was like, thanks.
They love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They'll try the left side. Harvey, he's got a first down and then some at midfield. There he goes left side. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. On the return, here's a speedy Jamison Crowder. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
The ball carrier.
Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
7 yards there and a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
first.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
On 2nd and 1, Rodgers. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder. If they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play, I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Steps away to his left.
Oh my God. Why is nobody covering him? Wide fucking open.
Number 7 on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Motherfucker.
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
Randy Bullock set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Jackson now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. He rifles one that's intercepted.
I just threw a pick. God damn it.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
Oh my God. Fucking bullshit.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Lining up for the point out.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Bullock good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game.
Randy Bullock set to kick off.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Jackson on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. He may try and run for this. And he's able to get the 1st here as he's taken down at the 25. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a 1st.
9 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
God, 2nd fucking pick. Motherfucker.
Goes up to his own 17-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
At the 17-yard line.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. It's 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh, my God.
Gets it quickly to Galladay. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Rodgers going to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Rodgers throwing quickly out wide. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 40. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. So
Fucking, oh my God, Madden is just giving this game to the fucking him. Oh my God.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On 2nd down now, Barkley. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 9.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got a man, it's caught.
Wide fucking open touchdown.
Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes, and the Ravens will add on to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Ravens 20, 49ers.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
27-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Jackson's pass.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Jackson will throw again. Ebron's got it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Complete to
15 for the Niners there and a first down.
15.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used used to it, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
A gain of 5.
A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice game.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that.
Now the ball comes
Of
loose,
course.
and it's picked up by the Ravens. And he will take it
Why?
across midfield.
My guy fucking gets
Down
head
to the
stuck,
45.
fucking fumbles.
There are two
Why?
words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he's got room.
My God. Fuck it.
The 15-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them
Fucking bullshit. Every time I fucking have to restart a Madden game, this fucking shit happens.
They block well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Give him 2 yards. That sets him up. 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
At the 49ers 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in.
Fucking stupid, dude.
Zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Ravens 27, 49ers 7. Randy Bullock set to kick off.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
Brain remembers when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Uncorks one for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Shit's fucking stupid.
I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. On 3rd down, Jackson.
My God.
Pressure too much. Down he goes. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Crowder now to return, and he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here, 2 in the first half.
do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that one will be accepted. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Jackson on the keeper. Thrown away and incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
God.
4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for number 88. Incomplete. Malik Hooker on the coverage.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson, and he connects with Ebron. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups we're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Four receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. On play action, it's Rodgers. Looking left side, he's got it complete. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
On first down, it's Harvey. The All-Pro Justin Houston in on the tackle.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Francisco.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, and probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
2nd and 3.
2nd down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Jackson on 3rd
Oh my God.
for the 3rd time.
You've got to be
Jackson
fucking kidding me.
Snags it for the pick. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20.
Fuck this game. I hate this game so fucking much.
He's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
The Ravens take
This is almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep them from going all the way.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Obi Melifonwu with the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. And quick throw here. That's complete.
It's fucking retarded. I hate this shit so fucking much.
At the 6. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On the ground with a tight end. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll run with Barkley. And he will have the first down before he's brought down to 3. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now Bullock to add the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score Ravens 34, 49ers 7. Randy Bullock set to kick off.
Fucking 34-7. All because we fucking restarted. Fucking bullshit. I said it's fucking 34-7. Steve has no... Oh my god. Steve should not be beating me right now. This is fucking stupid.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line.
Shit's just pissing me the fuck off.
Gain there. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So fucking stupid.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing
Oh yeah, let's
7
just
yards on
retrain.
3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 37. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. Just just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Rodgers. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Throw left side complete. It's Harvey. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Back now in Baltimore. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Operating from the gun. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep...
And he goes down.
Fucker. God damn.
Justin Houston able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. The Niners on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. On play action, Rodgers. Has pass incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Brings up third down and 6.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Rodgers completes it to Samuel. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Fucking bullshit.
7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Ravens have got it.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 16. Now Rodgers. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Jackson going to look to do it himself. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line. Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
The Niners on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a 1st down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
The 49er 1st down.
From the gun, Jackson. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Well, another fine run right there for Lamar Jackson. And, CD, that one puts him over 100 yards now for the ball game. And remember when all we talked about were 100-yard games from running backs? That when a quarterback did it was a surprise? Well, Lamar Jackson, that's part of the package as well. He'll have as many 100-yard games in the season as the top running backs in the league. He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st. Here's Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. Buying time to his left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And that one drops to the ground, incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup and let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out. But for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Did you hear me?
For Charles Davis,
yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Where they were to go.
I'm hopping on God. Alright. I do gotta piss, but that's it.